Okay, everyone is able to hear my voice and able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so today we'll check this with how to create a BAPI function model. In last class, we create by using BAPI function model. We load the data, right? Sales order. So how we are going to create that BAPI function models and all. So what the difference between normal function model and BAPI function model? Okay, so let me go down. Where it is? This is BDC. We created BAPI. This. Oh, yes. No, 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 no. This we are not use it up. Okay, I think I make it BAPI. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so we use it, we call BAPI function model like here, and then we use the comment form. Okay, so BAPI we are passing to this function model like header data and item data, right? Then we get the written parameter, we got the errors, like if there is any errors or success, whatever it is. Okay, so how we are going to create this function model, and what is the difference between normal function models and BAPI function model? Okay, so normal function models we are able to use within a same SAP system. Okay, so not it is not possible apart from this server, not only other SAP system like CRM, TM, CM, other SAP systems we have, right? So, but normal function model we can't able to call from there to here, either SAP or non-SAP. Within the same system, wherever we created a normal function model, within the same system we can utilize it. But the BAPI function model is like a RFC function model. So this we can call anywhere, SAP to non-SAP system or SAP to SAP system. Anywhere we can call it. And this especially BAPI function model, like it is a RFC, okay, that is one. Another one, it behaves like a business object as well. Okay, not only function model, we have a business object key. Okay, based by using the business object, we can call those methods. Okay, so how we create those business object? Okay, so let me go to like a BAPI function model. Sorry, BAPI transaction code. There we can able to see for this FM, what is the business object. So similarly, so which function models we created, but those function models we can check it for, we can create for business objects. Okay. Okay. So for here, for suppose this is the BAPI transaction. Here we can see what are the BAPI function models are there and business objects. Okay. Overall, like for if it is a sales, we can go to sales and distribution. If it is a MM, okay, so then we can select the metal master. So this is the metal master purchase order. All those information we can able to see it here. Okay, so purchase order. Double click on this one. Here we have a business object. Okay, similarly, if it is sales order. Okay, not only sales order, I'm just taking these examples. Okay, what are the transactions we have max to max SAP provided to us? Okay, this is the sales order and this is the business object. Okay, if you execute this business object, it calls the methods. Okay, if you see it here, these are the methods we have in under that business object. Okay, so we use it actually create data to this one. This is under this business of method they are assigned that BAPI function model. So this is the BAPI function model. Okay. So how we are going to create this part? So how to create a business object for any BAPI function models and all. So we should aware, right? So for that purpose, they given this topic. Okay. So first we'll create the one. We'll create one function model. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just make it delete. Okay, so BAPI. BAPI is the little, we need to maintain the naming conventions, okay? And sales and just make it sale, okay? So here we can click on create. So we need a function group, okay? So better we'll create function group and come back. I'm just going to function group, create a function group, okay? So I just make it Z, okay? G function group for sales. Okay, so now we have a function group. We'll create a function model. Okay, take some time. Okay, once it is comes, and we have in function model, what are the things we have like import and export. So all are better. We can make it with the BAPI. Okay, Z BAPI. So we need to create a structure. Okay, or data elements. Okay. Meantime, I'm just going to create this data elements. So what I will do, I just select create the data elements. Okay, so the okay VBLN for sales order. I'm just taking VBLN. Oops. Okay, just click on create. Okay, I'm just create one structure for this sales order number. So here we can use it sales order VBLN. Okay, right, VBLN underscore VA. Okay, so just make it activate. No, okay. So this is my VBLN hyphen VBLN BAPI underscore VBLN. So this is the import parameter. Based on this import parameter, I need to get the item data. Okay, so what I will do, I will make it one more structure. I will create it underscore item. Okay, so click on create, click on select the structure, click on okay, sales item. Okay, here we can enter the sales order number and item number. POS number is the item number. Okay, okay. So here we can give the material and the material description. Here KTX and quantity. Better I will go for same sequence because when I'm selecting select query, directly I can use into this into my table. Okay, instead of again loop, again taking loop and all. Better we can go for same structure. Okay, SC level VBAP. Okay, okay. 7. So we already given VBLN, POS not MATNR. Okay. Next is the ARKTX so description. Next one is the means. Okay. This is the main screen. So let me copy this. Okay. And next one is net amount. Okay. Here we have a net amount currency. and quantity. So I will take these three fields. Okay, so I made now quantity, and I want net amount, NETPR, NETW, yeah, NETPR, where it is. Okay, so this is data element is same. So I'm just taking this one. Okay, so this one. Okay, click on save it. So warning send all okay. So yeah, currency field we need to give it for reference. I will give the currency field. So I will give the VBAK. VBAK we don't have it, but I will go for VBAK. We have it, but it's okay. I don't want to take errors now. Okay, let's check it. So quantity, oh, quantity we need not currency, units. Okay, now it is fine. So activate it. One second ignore. So my item structure also ready. Okay. So I created two structures. One is let me go to the function model. Now you can create a function model and give the function group name. Okay. Okay. You can create, yes. Result we are not giving the function group as a BAPI, right? So it is asking the result name. Okay, fine. Anyway, so first thing we need to give the RFC remote enable function model. The next one here we are passing the VBLF. Okay, sales order number. So we have to take is what we created the structure. Okay, so let's go to data. Okay, so this is my structure, right? So within this structure, VBLN is my field. Okay, so I just go with VBLN here. Okay, so here we need to pass by values the manager whenever we select the RFC. Okay, and here exporting this return, we require some structure, right? So like return parameter, either success or like a failure, some message I require. So what I will do, dx underscore, I just make it like return. Okay, so we have a BAPI return parameter structure. Okay, then BAPI RET2. Okay, so this is the BAPI return parameter. So here also I rename to IM. Okay, instead of using save, then we can able to identify something. And here tables we can use it. LT underscore T underscore T means table. Okay, and item. Okay, so just make it type. So what we give in the structure, so that structure we can give it here. Okay. So this is our structure, item structure. So right, sorry, not it, right? Okay, okay, we go to like, okay. So save it, check. Okay, so there is no errors as of now. So now we'll fetch the data. Okay, select as usual, select. So what are the fields we are maintaining that structure? Those fields we can select it here. Okay, just copy entire fields. We follow the same sequence, so no worry. Okay, and we can, okay, from which table? VBAP table into where you want to place it. So our internal table. Okay, into table. So this is our table, right? So I'm just give this name and on what basis some input, right? So where VBLN equal to so my input parameter IM underscore VBLN. Okay, so how we are creating function model? Same only, there is no difference. Okay, so if it is retrieved like the size of the C equal to 0, then what I need to do? Only, okay, I need to populate some successful message. Okay, so in BAPI structure we are using, right? So what are the parameters we have in this BAPI structure? So I'm just going back. Okay, give that structure name, or here also you can give it display. Okay, so message 1, message 2, message 3. Okay, so these are the message type, message ID. So these are the parameters we have. Okay, so we need to populate, fill these things. Okay, so I'll just take it only to go to the structure source code. Here we can fill it. So what is our parameter for exporting? So we give an ex underscore return, right? So return ex underscore return type hyphen type equal to. So if it is success means size of box is 0 means success. Okay, so I just pass the yes. If it is failure, E we need to give it. Okay, ID means message class something we can give it. So 0 underscore MST. So message class on this. Okay, we are not created, but just dummy you can pass it. And message number, you can give some message number. Okay, and message you can give successfully populated with retrieve the data. Okay, okay. So I'm just removing these all. Message one also not required. Okay, so now else case else, that means if it's a but not equal to 0. So in such a cases, I need to fill this one, these things as a error message. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just take the structure. Okay. So I'll just give the instead of success and make it E error. So message class is in. I change the message number to data not found or record is not found something. Okay. So now we are done the coding part in function model. Click on save, check and activate. Okay, so let's select a function group related programs as well and activate it. Otherwise it goes to down. Okay, so based on our input, we are fetching the data, okay, from VBAP table and filling into internal table. Okay, if there is any errors or success, we are updating to return parameter. Okay, so we are done the function model level. So once we are completed everything, okay, better we can test it this function model. Okay, so yeah, what is the VBL? We'll take 172. It contains 4 records. Okay, just use this save, execute. Okay, I got the 4 item data. What are the fields I choose it? Okay, exactly this data I got it. Okay, so now function model level it is working fine. So this function model, once whatever the function models we are done, okay, everything is finalized, then we have to release this function model. Okay, so what we have to do, whenever we are in organization level, when we are working, so we need to validate those function model, what function model we are using. Those function model, either it is released or not. Okay, so for suppose if you see BAPI function model, okay, here it is not there. Okay, BAPI create data. Let's try. Okay, so this is our BAPI function model. Okay, I'm just choosing some other function model. Okay, this is for endpoint. Okay, go to attributes. So here we can able to see the release. Okay, it was released 2005. So we should not use which is not released one. SAP, once they build everything, they will release that version. Okay, so release function models only we have to use it. If it is not released, what happens? That means still they are enhancing in that function model. So still they're doing some code changes in that function model. They're working on that function model. So today, if you are using which is not released function models, tomorrow once they're completed and release some versions, okay, so might be there is a lot of logic, right? They are going to implement some multiple places and a lot of logic somewhere. So there may be a change in field names or there is a chances for change the structure. Okay, then it goes to down. So we should not use the release which is not releasable. Okay, so not released one, what happens? Date is not be there. So that is the difference. Okay, in our case, let me check our function model how it is. Okay, let's go to SC37. Okay, so this is our function model. Okay, so go to attributes. Okay, so it is not released. So that is the way we can check it, either released or not released. Okay, now I finalize my function model is working fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to release my function model now. Okay, so I'm just release my function model is released now. So okay, so I'm just okay, so after this once released, then if you want to modify again you have to release it. Okay, so now this one I would like to make it a business object. How we are going to create a business object? SW01 is the transaction code to create SW01, sorry. Okay, O1 is the transaction code to create the business object. Okay, so here what I will do, I will make it Z business object for underscore s4. Okay, so I just click on create now. Okay, so I just use some name. Okay, so there is no specific. Here this we can use the space of put up this one like this more. So I will give rest to all business object. Server. Okay, so you can give some program name, dummy program. Okay, which is not created. Okay, so just take it. This one is a sales related, so we can keep it as sales. Okay, and click on continue. Click on continue. Okay, so now we created a business object, but not yet implemented, right? So our function model is not assigned to this method. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll assign the function model now. Okay, so go to API, utilities API. Okay, add method. So here we need to give the our function model name. So let's go to our function model. Just give it that function model. Okay, just click on continue. We have an error. There is no written parameter. Function model and function model. Okay, given right. Maintain method with PRS. Okay, let's continue. Actually, written parameter is given, right? Let's see. Okay, method does not define with written. Maybe it is expecting in table level. Okay, let's try. It's not allowed. Okay, right. Let's go to this. Let me try like this. Activate. We need to change code level as well. Okay, one more time we can release it. Has been released. Okay, right. Let's try now. VPN method. Okay, now as of now it didn't give any error. Yes. Okay. So yeah, fine. So now our function model created with the business object. This is our method. Okay. If you double click on this, you can able to see our function model, which is the same now. Okay. So super guys. Now we'll go to save. Okay. And check. Okay. So this is the button generate the business object. Click on this one. Okay. So now we need to release this one. Okay, so let's go back outside and then we'll release this one. Implement method. Let's try it right here. Let's wait. Okay, sorry, edit. Change the release option and implement this one. Okay, so implementation done. We go back. We'll one more time we'll generate it and release the. We can release this one. Okay, so release it. Okay, so now this becomes like behaves like a business object. So you want to test it. So select this word, click on execute button. Okay, click on execute. So here we can give the data like sales order. Okay, and execute it. Okay, now we got the four records item data. Okay, so now this behaves like a business object, which is we created. This one behaves like a business object. So you can call anywhere like how we are using LSNW for loading business object we can right. Similar way we can utilize this one as well for sales order purpose. Okay, so let me check this one whether it is reflected in BAPI function model, BAPI transaction code or not. Okay, so generally, whatever we created business objects, okay, once we release, until and unless it release this one, we can't able to see. Once you release, then we can able to see. Okay, so let me check in alphabets. Okay, Z, we can go for now. Okay, okay. So it should be reflected here. Okay, Z map BUS underscore SO, right? We give it. So here it is called. Click on find what is our business object. Click continue. Not found. Okay, generally it should be released. Once we release, then it should be reflected here. Why it is not. It is has been already released. So let me try from here release. Component both things on the screen. So, okay, okay. Let's do a stop. Let me try. Refresh. Sometimes it takes time to update also. System should refresh. Okay. Let's try. Otherwise, tomorrow we can see. Yeah, it is not there. Okay. So still it is not updated at here. Okay, we'll see all. Okay, try all. Just given this video, right? So yeah, if you see it here, it is there. Okay, so we created this one today and it is released status. So this is our business object. We want to see the function model, expand it, double click. Okay, so this is our function model. So this is the way we have to create the BAPI function models. Okay, so and it lies either you can use the BAPI function model or else a business object wherever you require. Okay, so if you have any queries, please let me know, or else we can wind up for the day. Silence means no questions. We have 2 more minutes left. Okay, so silence I can take it as no questions.